Sharing Crops by Sharon Creeden. After John got his freedom, he went to the owner of the big cotton plantation. "I am a good farmer. Why, I could plant rocks and they would sprout big and small. Will you rent me a piece of land?" asked John. The owner said, "Sure, John, if you'll share the crop with me." He showed John a little piece of land down by the river. John set right to work plowing the land. But as John plowed, he thought and he worried. "That man starved me when I was a slave. He'll starve me now that I am a cropper." When the owner came down to the field to check the plowing, John asked him, "What part of the crop is yours and what part is mine?" John expected the man to say, "You take half, I will take half," or some such thing. But the man didn't even look John in the eye. He just said, "The top half of the crop is mine and the bottom half is yours." "That will suit me just fine," replied John. John knew the owner had cotton on the brain, and John knew the man planned to take all the cotton from the top and leave the roots for him. But John didn't plant cotton. He planted potatoes. A couple of months later, the owner strolled towards the field expecting to see it white with cotton. John headed him off by the road. "You keep the tops and I keep the bottoms, right?" reminded the cropper. "That's right, John," said the owner. About 3 seconds before he saw the field of potato plants, the man threw a fit. Finally, he stomped off and yelled over his shoulder, "Keep them tops, but next year it'll be different." Next year, at plowing time, John went to see the owner. "Will you rent me that piece of land? This year it'll be different." The owner answered, "You can bet it will be different. I'd like to rotate the agreement." The owner didn't look John in the eye. "This year I'll take the bottoms, you take the tops." "That'll suit me just fine," said John. John went down by the river and plowed the field. While he was plowing, he thought and he worried. That owner is the kind of man who would flip a coin in the air and call out, "Heads I win, tails you lose." Several months later, the owner strolled towards the field, expecting to see a crop of potatoes. John headed him off at the road. "Bottoms for you and tops for me, that's right?" asked John. "That's right," said the owner, just about 3 steps before he saw the field. The whole field was planted in corn. "When do you want me to deliver the roots of them corn stalks?" shouted John to the owner as he marched away. The next year when John went up to the plantation, the owner looked John straight in the eye. "Not more tops or bottoms," he said. "I'll take the same as you, half and half." The end.